Alright, what's up guys? Got another video here for you guys. We got patch 9.15 TFT coming out with you guys. We got some changes in here. We're gonna get right into these changes. First things first, we got systems win-loss streak. Looks like they went ahead and increase, they decreased the amount of wins or losses you need to go ahead and get that extra gold, which I really like this change, because I felt like if you, maybe not so much for wins but for losses, if you lost like, well, the thing is, it looks like 5 games in a row, you're pretty much, or even 8 games in a row, you're pretty much out of the game. So I like that they changed it from 258 and reduced it to 247. I like that increased gold change. I really like this change a lot. Next, we have class breakdowns. So we're adding a few breakpoints to the classes for reasons. Just don't worry about it, okay? League is always throwing in those weird sly comments, it looks like. So first, looks like we have 6 gunslingers have a chance of now to fire 3 additional attacks. So holy crap. 6 brawlers. All brawlers gain 1200 XP. Holy crap, I'm going to be playing the crap out of brawlers. I think brawlers is a great comp to start out with, but now with an extra 1200 HP on all brawlers, they're going to be the tankiest people in the world. Holy crap. Then we also have 6 shapeshifters gain an additional of 120 bonus health on transform. I'm a little curious because I don't know if there's actually that many brawlers or shapeshifters. Like, I don't know if there's actually 6 different brawlers, 6 shapeshifters. I know there's not 9 blade masters. I guess you'd have to make them. 9 blade masters have a chance to gain 4 extra attacks. What the heck? That's insane. I couldn't imagine if you can get that many blade masters, but that's interesting to see. So I really like these changes. We're going to probably see a lot more even shapeshifters or brawlers. I wonder if you put the same unit out, if that is starting to count now, or how that really works, because you can't, I don't know, we'll see, we'll have to just see. So now we have player damage. It looks like they decreased the player damage, which I love. I felt like it sucked when you got to the first carousel and you're at like 75 HP and you're like, holy crap, it took so much damage. So it looks like they decreased this damage from spiderlings from 2 to 1. I love that change. And it looks like they decrease all star tier champions down 1 damage, which I love. I love that so much. It means for longer games, it means not so much punishable in the early game, and this also might help with the eco strat that a lot of people like to go, right? So if you like to eco your money and you know you're going to take some damage because of it, it looks like you'll be losing a lot less HP in comparison to before. So I really like this change. Carousel stage, this is a massive change. They decreased the available units you can pick from 10 to 9. That may not seem like a lot, but when you have all these people all at once trying to go for the carousel, or you have these people choosing from the carousel, that means less options, which means, you know, less chance for you to get the items you're trying to build for. So I really think these changes, I think that change is awesome. You're going to see it a lot harder in the carousel stage, trying to find exactly what you want. So I like these changes so far. I think these are awesome changes so far. But we're going to keep getting into it. So first things first, we have our first comp is Assassins. It looks like they went ahead and nerfed Assassins. 9.14b. Looks like they went ahead and nerfed Assassins. Maybe not nerfed. Looks like they said they nerfed Assassins, but they went ahead and they're trying to buff them up a little bit. So it looks like Assassins now jump earlier. I like that, and their jumps are quicker. Non-assassin champions movement is slowed from the start of the combat. I like that. Assassins can be targeted sooner. So I don't know. Actually, that's a little interesting to see. I wonder how they're gonna really use that. That makes it that's curious. I'm curious now. What they mean by that. So maybe you have to maybe you have to position some of your other non-assassin units closer so they don't get attacked sooner. But that's interesting. But then we have Evelyn's attack damage is increased from 60 to 70. Her ability attack damage is increased. Oh, by the way, this is all 1-star, 2-star, 3-star respectively. So you guys know. From 200, 250, 350 to 200, 300, 400. So it sounds like at her 2-star, which is most people only get a 2-star. Sounds like her 2-star is going to be a little bit better. Katarina ability targets has increased from 357 to 468. That's insane. That's actually insane. So I like those changes so far. I really actually enjoy those. Rengar attack damage increased from 65 to 70, and attack speed increase from 0.55 to 0.60. I like those changes. And also his ability attack speed buff has increased by, went from 0.3, 0.5, 0.7 to 0.4, 0.7, 1.0. Holy crap. That's insane. Rengar 3 would be insane. I like those changes a lot. Rengar wasn't really used much, but seeing these changes, you'll probably see Rengar a lot more on this stage. So I'm really, really liking these changes so far. Next, you have demons. It looks like they actually nerfed demons. Demons were very strong. Actually, you would see nothing but Aatroxes and nothing but Morganas and Varuses. Pretty much demons were the only comp to go, it seemed like, in this patch. So they went ahead and nerfed demons from 25, 50%, 85% to 20%, 35%, 60%. I like these changes a lot. Varus ability damage, his ability was absolutely insane in my opinion. Especially level 1. Actually, his level 1 ability was insane. They decreased his damage from 400, 600, 800 to 300, 550, 800. And Aatrox's ability damage was decreased from 400, 700, 1,000 to 250, 600, and 950. So I like these changes. I think Aatrox 1 was super strong. Hell, he could literally by himself wipe out an entire team of 4 with one ability. So, and then decrease his mana. So I think that was a good change. They also decreased his health from 750 to 700. Okay, and Morgana's ability damage has been decreased from 300, 375, 450 to 200, 325, 450. I like these changes. Once again, I think Morgana is very, very strong. So I think these changes are good. Or you might see a lot less demons. I'm not saying they won't be picked, but we'll have to see. Dragons being 100% immune really shut down a lot of options to fight them. So it looks like they end up changing the magic immunity from 100% to 83%. I love that change. Shyvana's armor has been increased, though, to from 20 to 30. And Aurelion Sol HP has been increased from 600 to 650. So it looks like they're trying to balance out that magic immunity armor or HP ratio. And his ability damage has actually been increased from 250, 450, 650 to 250, 500, 750. We really want to focus on that change from 450 to 500 because most people don't get Aurelion Sol level 3. I like those changes. It looks like they went ahead and they nerfed the Golem here, but because of nerfing the Golem in that last patch, they went ahead and actually increased the ability damage for 2 of the Elementalists, Lysandra and Brand. Lysandra has gone up from 150, 200, 250 to 150, 275, 400. That's a good change. I think she was pretty weak, but that helps her level 2 100%. And Brand's ability damage, which I'm a big fan of Brand myself with Morellos especially, has been increased from 175, 325, 475 to 200, 375, 550. I love that change. Guardians are, let's see, now they've also done something with Guardians. I like that. Guardians now... let's see. They stack from 40 armor to now 50 armor per stack. I like that change. That's actually a lot of armor. Holy crap. And they've also made Guardians tankier from 25 armor to 75. And Leona from 550 to 100. That is insane amount of armor. I've been loving Braum a lot lately. You'll probably see me running Braum a lot more. That is insane amount of armor for Braum. I love that change for Guardians. Looks like they've also changed Knights. Looks like they're fine-tuning Knights, and they're making it so Knights block damage for all your teammates, not just your Knights. So Knights go from blocking armor for Knights from 20, 40, 80 to now blocking everyone's armor. I'm blocking everyone's damage from 15, 30, 55. I love that. And I guess it looks it looks like and I see. So since they reduced the amount of armor it's going to block for your Knights specifically, they've increased the armor for your Knights from Darius from 25 to 40, Garen from 35 to 40, Mordekaiser from 35 to 40, Sejuani 35 to 40. They've even increased Sejuani's stun by a little bit. They decreased Kale's HP but increased her armor. So I love these changes. So it looks like in response to decreasing the amount of armor your Knights amount of damage your Knights ignore, they've decreased the amount everyone they've increased it so everyone ignores armor, and your Knights have just a little bit more armor to help with that. So I like that change. Let's see. So it looks like they changed ninjas around. Ninjas seem pretty interesting. Looks like they give ninjas a bonus of not also just AD, but they're giving AP bonuses as well. So instead of giving them 40% AD for one ninja or 80% for 4 ninjas, they're giving 40% plus 40 AD and AP for for one ninja, or plus 60 AD and AP for all ninjas. I love that change. So that means like your ability power is going to be even stronger for ninjas. I love that change. They've also increased Shen's attack speed by 0.1, Zed's attack speed by 0.05, Zed's attack damage by 5, and they've decreased Kennen's ability damage. This is a big one. Decreased Kennen's ability damage from 400, 650, 900 to 225, 450, 675. I used to see Kennen all the time. Kennen was the only viable pick, right? You had to pick a Kennen. Now you might see a lot less of Kennen. She'll be a lot less strong in this next patch. They've also decreased Akali's ability damage from 200, 375, 550 to 150, 275, 400. Okay, these are some good changes. Maybe not so much the Akali, but the Kennen change was good. I think it was needed, but that seems like a huge nerf for Kennen. You might see a lot less of her. Looks like they might have buffed knights. Wow. So, I'm sorry, nobles. With this next noble buff, it looks like they went ahead and made it so nobles go ahead and they don't really have a lack of resistance, but now they do. So they went from having 100 armor and plus 35 on hit to now having 60 armor and MR plus 35 on hit. They've decreased Yvain's attack damage by 5. That's weird. I don't think she was that strong. Oh, but they've increased her attack speed by 0.10. That's good. Garen's attack damage has been decreased from 55 to 50, but his attack speed was increased to 0.6, and his ability attack damage was decreased from 450, 585, 720 to 360, 585, 810. So it was a buff, not buff. So basically, early game Garen is weak, but late game or mid game Garen's the same. Late game Garen is very strong, right? Pirates average gold was increased from 1.6 to 1.75. That's a good change. I didn't think you'd have got enough gold in my opinion, so I like that change. Graves' attack speed was increased. I think Graves needed that 100%. Twisted Fate improved cast speed. He definitely needed that. I hate running Twisted Fate because you see him have to wait for him to pick through a card and then use it. Twisted Fate ability damage has been increased from 100, 150, 200 to 150, 250, 350. You might see a lot more Twisted Fate with these changes, right? Here's a big one. We're re-imaging the Void this patch. Basically, they're going to be very scary here. Void traits, basically all your units ignore 50% armor to now Void units dealing true damage. Oh my god. You might see a crap ton of casting in 3s now. Casting attack damage has been increased from 45 to 55. His attack speed was decreased from 0.65 to 0.6. His Kazakh's ability damage, non-isolated, was increased from 150, 250, 350 to 150, 300, 450. Holy crap. His attack damage was increased from 50 to 55. Rek'Sai's attack damage was increased from 40 to 50. His ability damage was increased from 150, 250, 350 to 200, 350, 500. Holy crap. Rek'Sai does heal for less of the ability now. That sucks. Because I think Rek'Sai's healing for this was really good, so that sucks a little bit. But Cho'Gath attack speed was increased from 0.55 to 0.6. His ability damage was increased. I think Cho'Gath's ability damage was insane. This is going to be insane. You're probably going to see me running Morello's on Cho'Gath all the time now. Has increased from 200, 400, 600 to 250, 500, 750. Holy crap. And the knockup was decreased just a little bit on time. Wow, that's insane. Looks like they might have buffed Yordles here. Looks like they went from dodge for 3 Yordles and 6 Yordles from 25%, 60% to having dodge at 30% at 3 Yordles and 55% at 6 Yordles. Okay, so it was a buff. So it was a buff a little bit. Oh, but they also dodge on-hit effects now too. That's insane. Actually, Yordles are pretty strong. That's a really strong buff. Lulu's armor was decreased by 5. Okay. Vygar increased HP by 50. Okay. Nar 80 increased by 5. Okay. Let's see. Sorry. Looks like they went ahead and they decreased Blitzcrank's mana by 25. That's good. Ash AD decreased from 60, increased from 60 to 50. Kindred AD was increased by 5. Morgana cast time was definitely increased. Wow, that's insane. Morgana really got nerfed here. Yasuo's AD was increased by 10. That's insane. Looks like they increased Karthus' ability damage, and you're going to see probably and he can target more units. Wow, you're going to see a lot more Karthus, I believe, with this change. That's insane. Lockets give 200 HP to Lockets give 250 for 4 seconds. You'll probably see a lot less of Lockets. Ionic Spark went from 200 to 150. You might probably still see more Ionic Spark. I think Ionic Spark is a really, really good item still. I like using Ionic Spark. I think you'll still see it. It just won't be as strong. Hush duration from 5 seconds to 3 seconds. I think that's a good change. Static Shiv damage decreased from 100 to 90. I think that was needed because that's so strong. Besides a few bug fixes and some changes here, it's pretty much that's about it. But these are the changes. I really like these changes. I think Riot's going a great way with this. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video.